Howdy, y'all. My name's Bryce, and welcome back to some more Blueprints. Okay, y'all. So, look at the loading thing. Look at the loading thing. That's the symbol on the door. Just saying. It's the Mount Holly blue Holly symbol. Just saying. Going to try the thing again. What I'm gonna do, we are gonna go through here. We're gonna try to get rid of these gems that I have. Then I'm gonna go, we're gonna sit outside, we're gonna do the time thing, and we're gonna see. Because we'll be empty-handed. No items in my inventory. Yeah, I just need to spend these gems. I just need to spend these gems. I don't have to pick up what is in your room. Stay away from me, Hammer. Okay, these both cost gems. Let's go laboratory. It's not going to give me anything. Let's do the hall. I'm sitting here, I'm like thinking through this really hard. It's like, it does not matter. I just want to get rid of this gem. I'm gonna grab the den. I do not need to grab the gem. Okay, so the observatory, I will... No, because that's where I'm drafting it then. And if I draft it, then we're in trouble. Because that'll change my stars. And right now I have an amount of stars that gives me the cross in the sky. Because that's the other thing. So if it's stars-based, number of stars-based, then I should have the cross thing figured out. If it's you need to have seen the cross today, then I'm already too far ahead on my stars anyways. You know? I'm gonna grab the coat check because there is a chance that I get something, fancy key, something, that I need to hold on to because I have, because I don't have the treasure trove pulled up, you know? Okay, we will grab the secret passage. I will not go in there. So we're currently sitting on 0 gems, 0 keys, zeros across the board, no items in my back pocket, have not touched my allowance. And here we go. So once again, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to wait until I hit the appropriate time. So I'm going to sit here and do other things, I think. But y'all will get to see me on the other side. So we're going to, once again, just pop back in when I can go check downstairs. And if it's nothing, then, you know, we continue on with this run. All right. See you on the other side. Okay, looks like we got about a half hour. I'm looking at the clocks right now from the room 46. Just triple checking, quadruple, you know, octuple checking, you know. But yes, 1:30 is the time. It's weird how the clocks work because the tick over doesn't like happen right away on the hour. It takes a little bit for it to tick over to the next hour. So it just looks weird as it's going because the hour hand is slowly moving, but it's like for some reason it's behind. It's weird. It's weird. Okay. So let us hope that me coming and doing this does something. If not, then, you know, we are continuing our, you know, our experience, what's been going on. All right. I'm going to sit here for a bit. You know, I'm just going to sit here. I'm going to let the thing record. And if something happens in the next, you know, 10, 15 minutes, then we did it right. And if not, the next time I try with the going to the observatory and getting the cross. So next time I get to 50 stars, if I don't have this by then, I will lower my stars all the way down. All the way down to like 4. Because then the next time I'll get the observatory, I'll get 5. And that will have the cross. That is a guarantee. There are other numbers where I can get it that are higher, right? It was like 20 something, whatever. So I could also do it then. But, you know, the working around that stuff is kind of what I'm thinking. But hopefully it's just number of stars. Hopefully it's number of stars, because that would mean that they are aligned. I'm not looking at them, but they are aligned. But I have no items. I'm in Ares Court, where the king now lies. The sacred hour is upon us. So the only thing would be the observatory, if I'm doing this properly. Dang. Right about the time where I'm like, oh, I don't think it worked. All right, y'all. I'm going to call it there. I think then what I'm going to do, we'll continue our run. And, you know, we'll see where we get with the stars and stuff. I will try again with... Basically what'll happen is, at the beginning of every run, as soon as I pull the observatory, I use it, you know? If the stars happen to be there, great. I will trigger it, and then I will run down into here. If it's not in the observatory that day, not going to worry about it. I think until I hit level 50 of stars, that's the best opportunity for me, is to just roll the dice and do it on the days that I can. So if we can get the shrine, we definitely want the Shrine of the Monk, or the Blessing of the Monk. So we'll do that. And then, if we can, you know. And then if we can get that to work, then we will do, we'll try and get the treasure trove outside. Just in case. I'm basically right now, as we're going forward, you know, I'm trying to learn other things as we go through the mansion still. But a big part of this is, you know, there's a handful of things that need to be sorted. Let's grab the tool shed. Oh, and I know I have the hammer in there. Oh, nice. Shovel and hammer. The hammer is sitting in the workshop. So what I'm actually going to go do real fast, this might be one of those episodes where, like, we barely do anything in the house. I'm going to go run down to the station. I'm going to call that the safe house. To me, that's the only place that looks like a safe house, other than the bunker. But if it was in the bunker, there would be you would use a different word for that than safe house, I think. Technically, it's a safe house. All right, technically. But safe house usually implies like you're hiding out from the police. And that is what's going on here under the station. Like, you wouldn't call what their place is, you know, a station. You would call what they have a safe house that happens to be in the station. So also, by the way, I'm looking over, I see the OBS, you know, it keeps chunking from time to time. I don't know what it is about OBS. Sometimes it likes to be good, sometimes it doesn't. But I updated it today. There was a new Windows update. There was a new OBS update. Where am I going? There's a new Windows update. There's a new OBS update. I had to update a whole bunch of stuff. So, you know, hopefully our problems that we have been having are solved. Wouldn't that be nice? Are we at the right level? I think we are. So, yeah. We shall see. Let us cross. Forget, I could skip, right? Yeah. There we go. Okay. We're calling this the safe house. So there is a major key on the wall of the safe house. I see these rocks over here, and that immediately makes me think a few things. Okay, we know about that. Definitely know about that. We've got a pipe going over there. It's like, I wonder if I can sneak behind some of these as well. Got anything going on? Anything on these notes? No. Okay. We seek what's in the shade of truth. Is that our key? What is it? What is the truth? And what could the shade of truth? Could be that. I'm going to take a picture of this just to keep it in my mind. Could be this one. We seek what's in the shade of truth. Because, like, it's been a while since I've been in here, you know? 6 months. Maybe the Black Shores guide us. Can't get any closer to the wall here. Okay. Okay. I was like, it looked like maybe I could bust through there. So then there's this, you know? Which looks so breakable. But, like, the only thing I could think of is to bring the power hammer, and I'm pretty sure I've tried that before. You know? And it may not be in reference to anything in here. It could be simply this, you know? But I think there is more to it. Maybe we'll come back later with the power hammer again, just like quadruple check it, if I can get it. I think we seek what's in the shade of truth is definitely something. I don't know if those little pins... Oh, hold on. Look at these arrows. What do those mean? What do those mean? That can't be nothing, right? That can't be nothing. Okay. Oh, okay. Hear me out. Hear me out. Could this be some place that we've been and these arrows are pointing to something of value, and then, like, this little cluster here is telling me something about it? Like, that's the landmark? I don't know. I could be stretching on that. But I'm going to keep my eyes out for something, like, because, like, the shade of truth, it's like, oh, okay, does that represent something that it's like, okay, the answer to that is in the shade of that truth. Like, it may mean nothing, but, like, arrows? Like, that just feels meaningful. But I know there's all of the, like, blueprints, like, blueprint, stuff, right? Dotted lines and, like, the hard lines and the hatch marks. So I don't know if that's just, like, occasionally that's a thing. You know? Oh, can I bring the rocket launcher? No. Nothing about you. I could easily see it being on on one of these walls, because they're the ones that, like, your attention is not drawn to, you know? Interesting. A major key. I just want to be thorough, you know? I'm trying to get a little more, like, global with it. Like, are there letters that this forms? You know what I mean? Do we get some kind of a... Like, what's with these lights? You know, what are these lights telling me? Can I light these on fire? I think I've tried all of that stuff before, but we can... If I get the thing, we can come back down here. So basically, if I get the power hammer, if I get the fire thing, the torch thing, I will come back down into there. And I will... Oh, got stuck. I was worried there. I thought it crashed. Okay, well then we're going back up into the house. This day could be a short day. And then what'll happen is then IRL, I'm going to do the thing again if I get the observatory and get the cross. So we'll see how that goes. I really want it to work. And then if that doesn't work, if whenever I get to that doesn't work, then it's like, okay, I really need to solve these word puzzles. These two that I have left, it's like, I have no idea what to do. Like, I need something to tell me where, you know? And that's not the door, right? The blue door there, like that's not in Ares Court where the king now lies, right? I guess that would be the next spot to try if it's not over here. Gosh. Is there any info in the grotto? Or in the... No, I've been in there. Got the tool shed here. All right, well... Thundercats are on the move. Thundercats are loose. Let's do a run. So we still don't have our Shrine of the Monk, so that's something that'll be coming back. Let's head through here and let's see. Like I said, let's see if we can actually get something out of this run. Do I take it? Sure. Oh, I can't. Out of gems. Okay. I was like, it doesn't matter now, so it's like, why even? Every time. That's going to get me every time now. Don't have gems for the commissary. Oh! And that's a run! That's fine. Because I really jammed on the, getting through stuff in order to get to the, oh, I have the secret passage. I have the secret passage. Not necessarily done. Although, what else could I get that matters to me right now? I'm trying to think, what are the things... I guess if I can get up to the blue zone, I can get more blue rooms, so we can see how that goes. So, with that in mind, let's go with... hallways, probably. I'm trying to think... Should I should go back and do an experiment, shouldn't I? This is one of those ones where I may run out of moves. We'll see. Like I said, I'm kind of going fast on it. I'm okay going fast on it because, you know, I'm trying to... You know what I've been trying to do. First time you enter each room on the 9th rank. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room. Whenever you draft a shop. Well, we'll do this. If I make it to a room, we'll do it. I'm not going to get gems, it seems. I might. Let's do the drafting a shop. We'll see. Honestly, none of these are great. But that's fine. I could mess with security stuff, but not too concerned. Again, totally fine if this run tanks. Courtyard. Get ourselves a bunch of dig spots. So this is one of those instances where I do not want to pull a freezer, right? I would like to start tomorrow with nothing. I would like to start every day with nothing going forward, which is hilarious. It'll just make things easier. Unless I'm like, okay, well then this run is not going to be one where I try and get the key, you know? And that's that. Tunnel can get me there. I mean, tunnel can guaranteed get me up there. You know? Might as well. And if I want to, I can still use the courtyard or courtyard to build out from there. Okay, a lot of keys. 2 more tunnels, and then I can blue room. Diggy, diggy, hole. A wordless old brick for me. Locked door. One more tunnel? One more tunnel. Or boiler room. But then I have to go through the door of doom. Doom door. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. I should check under the tunnel. To see if you also have to open all the doors, you know? Okay, well, it's not a blue room, but it will trigger my... Oh, I can't do it. Darn it! I forgot to use the thing! Dang it. Yo. I think I'm gonna tank this run here in a second. Yeah, I may just end the day. Just because it's like, I didn't have a plan, and I've now got, like, just a handful of spaces I can go, and it's just like, bleh. Bleh. We'll see. If I can loop back around, then we'll do that. I just don't want to go all the way back down, all the way across, all the way everywhere. It's just not what I'm feeling like doing right now. Alright, well, what's at the end of the tunnel now that I completed the box? Gems. All right. Beep. Boop. All right. Man, it's now getting warm in my office as well. So I do think I'm just going to go ahead and end the day early. I'm just so focused on trying to figure this thing out, and I want to, if I can, if tomorrow I will get across in the observatory, then I would like to try it. And if it doesn't happen, then I move on and we do a longer day and we really aim for getting some rooms up here. Which ones? Gosh. That I'm not sure. Not sure which ones would likely help me, you know? So, like, is there anything worth grabbing here? Kennel, pool hall. I mean, you know. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Oh, the telescope, eh? Did I even pull the thing? Commissary. Was it shops that trigger my experiment? It is. Okay. Well, I'll buy 1 trillion gems, I guess. Gosh, I'm just like... Might as well keep going, right? But again, I don't want to start with anything tomorrow. So what is the benefit of me trying to get any particular room right now? Other than if I'm going all the way up. So, we're going to just go ahead. I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to call it a day before I spend too much time here wasting time. Calling it. We're calling it. We're on a mission. So, then what I'm going to do, we're going to go forward into the next day. I am going to immediately go up, try and burn through my gems and get the observatory. If we see the cross, it's the only thing we're going to click on. Then I'm going to come back outside. We're going to go and park ourselves in front of the clock like I have been. And then from there, we will see what happens. Saving and continuing. Because at this point, I also think it's valid to... do so. I think. Okay. Just would love to scratch this itch, you know? Just get it figured out. Never have to do it again, regardless of the direction it ends up going. I know I need to waste the gems, but I want to make sure I get an observatory first. But they're really common. I should be able to, you know? They're going to really do this to me. We'll grab the nook, but I won't grab the thing. Oh, I had to redraw. I forgot that you can redraw with the, with that sucker. Well, we'll grab the coat check like before. Let's keep it going. Still got to burn 2 gems. Okay. What you got for me? Commissary will do. It'll burn a gem. Let's look at what's in it. Obviously, I'm not going to buy anything. Don't have any money anyways. All right, we got the shovel. We got a magnifying glass. We will... I can't. I have my 1 gem, and I need it for... Oh, I could have, because it pays for itself. I can pick up a gem. Oh, what have I done? Damn it! It's a reflex, y'all. It's a reflex. It's a damn reflex. Ah! We're doing it again. I don't care. We're doing it again. I have to try. And I know I'm wasting days and it's a whole thing, but I have to try. Now, if I get the observatory and there's no cross, it is what it is. We keep going forward and we just try it every day. But I'm so stuck on this right now that I need to at least do a day where I get the observatory like I'm trying. You know what I mean? I'm not going to let it go because my ADHD kicked in while I was trying to tell y'all what I was doing. Always fine. Don't grab the thing. We'll grab the coat check because I may need it later. We'll grab the workshop. I'd rather not waste my gems until I've got the dang thing. Don't pick up the battery. Ooh, that's nice, but I do need the 1 gem to buy the observatory. Observatory, why are you doing this to me? The one time I'm asking for you, you decide you're a little shy. Alright, we'll get this just to get it out of the way. Damn it, I was like, if it has gems, I can at least work with that. I'm gonna grab the wine cellar. And what I'm thinking is I will go try and do my rooms. If I end up having to waste a gem to keep things alive, I come back, I grab 1 more gem. But this way I'm still, you know, doing the thing. And I may end up ruining this one as well, but, you know, it is what it is. Well, between all these, let's go ahead and let's just get the breaker box. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, observatory. Please have the cross in the sky. Please have the cross in the sky. Damn. No cross. Damn. Well, that's that. Tried my best. We have the wine cellar there so I can get some gems. We've got a coat check in case I need it later. We got the commissary where I need to go buy some things. Okay. I tried. And that's, you know, that's what I'm going with. Have not gotten whatever is out here. Damn, dude. Oh well, I tried. I just have to accept it. I tried. This is going to be a real pain in the ass if all it is that I need to have the actual stars in the sky. It's going to be a pain in the ass either way, just because of how much time that can take. I will grab the shelter, just in case this is what it means by the safe house. So we're going to check for a major key on the wall. Who is the fairest of them all? But I do not think that this is the major key. Is that an arrow? Like, it's like the sun reflection, but it is kind of arrow-shaped. Maybe I'm overthinking. Is there anything with these guys? Vitamins, canned water, canned fruit, canned fruit. But yeah, I don't think it's in here. But I am protected from some rooms. Let's go ahead. See if I can log into the network. Remote access. View active terminals. Laboratory. Yes. So yeah, I guess in future runs, I'm not going to necessarily like really try and blast through to get the observatory. I will just try and do rooms as normal. But where's my phone going? Hold on. Let's do the fireplace one. Add a small chest, because none of these are really a huge deal. And let us start that experiment. Return to menu and exit. Okay. So, and I grab this gem. Which letter is this one? Okay. All right. So, we're past this one. It's, oh gosh. Right now it is blue rooms. That's a big thing for me. And getting working on that, because I don't know where else, other than, you know, we could do the schoolhouse, and I could try and do that again, but that's more of a, you know, a different thing. I have the hammer in here, right? Oh no, that was last run. It's the battery this time. Okay. All right, I was like, where's the commissary? All right, let's eat some apples. Let's... Oh, the hammer's here. I thought that the shovel was here. But that's fine, because I'm going to be getting some, what do you call them? Some chests. Okay, there is a dig spot in here that I can do nothing with. That's fine. Okay, the wine cellar is a blue room, so that's one that I could think about trying to get up there at some point. I do really need to think about that. Which rooms do I want to try and get up there? There's probably some really, like, you know, the workshop is one I think I haven't gotten up there yet. I think I put the utility closet up there. I think it, like, tried to help me with the, what do you call it? With the puzzle that was in there. You know? Have I gotten the conference room up there? I really need to write. I've said it the last, like, 3 or 4 episodes. I really need to write down which ones are which. Or which notes are with which other spots. Chapel or archives? Let's do... Oh, I'm immune. I'm immune. Let's do the archives. We dealt with the filing cabinet. So we're good with that. Like, I could run back to the utility closet. It's not that far. Let's do that. Might as well. With the observatory, I'm like, nah. The only times I'm going to get the observatory are at the beginning of a run. Unless I happen to get it twice. You know, what am I doing? I'm just wasting moves. Here. I wonder if the furnace counts as a room with a fireplace, you know? Dude. Okay. Now it should be good, right? It's as long as you reset it after you pull it. You don't have to go in and then fix it, right? I think we learned that. It might look like it'll flicker. No. Okay. Gem. And the holograms. Okay. Okay, drawing room has a fireplace. I just asked about the furnace, but then I'm cut off, so we'll do that. Experiment successful because it has a fireplace. Let's grab the gem back. Let us head northward. I did do this room. I remember that. It was like on the side of one of those. The garage. Can you get the garage all the way up there? Is my question. Casino don't got no fireplace. I'm very curious about that. Can you get the garage on this level? So I may try to just like not get it. I don't think you can get it that high though. Let's wait. Okay. I've only got the one key, so I'm like, let's think about this a little bit. I don't have the shovel. This guy often has a lot of things in there. Oh, let's do the free redraw. Treasure trove, that's more progress. Let's do the treasure trove. Not gonna open the chest yet, because I only have the one key. Oh, but I do need to look at the entrance hall. There may be some keys in there. Okay. But how am I doing? I have those two exits, and they're both locked, so I can't even risk it, because I was thinking like, oh, I can open it, and then I'll get a key later on. But it's like, no, if I do not get a key in one of these, then opening that is not happening. Oh, silver key. Well, I will use this elsewhere. Oh, it only spawns one? Okay. For some reason I thought it spawned two, but I guess that's just the... I think it was when I had the telescope and I was getting double of the, those effects. So I will go ahead and do this. Green memos and blue boxes are sometimes false. So they're never false. So green memo and a blue box will always be true. Unless you're somehow lying. I also need to create like a taxonomy for these. That's something I need to do. What are all these notes and what have they... Ah, gosh, my controller, my things. I'm hot. What are the things that I have learned? And kind of which ones are lying, which ones are telling the truth. Because like, you know, I don't know. Got so much information, but I don't know it off the top of my head. Okay. Yeah. Actually, hold on. No. Yeah, I mean, they're both the same. And I do have redraws, so that's nice. Okay. Yeah, we'll grab the cloister. We'll grab the cloister. Deet. Doot. I gotta hope I get a key. Don't have a dig. Oh, no. I think we're soft locked. West Wing is locked. I don't have a key. I don't have a shovel to dig with. I'm going to run back to the commissary. I mean, I know I would have bought them if there were keys. But I'll triple check just in case. Let's look around in here too. I didn't like super explore. I don't have anything that gives me greater chance of items, and usually when I don't have one of those, I'm like, items rarely spawn if you don't have a trigger for it. But there could be one in here somewhere. Sometimes the dark room has a couple of items, not just the one. Lockpick kit would have been nice. Okay, well. Dang. Alright. Well then... Yeah, that's that. Okay. Well, that's where we're going to end this episode probably, because now it's been several that I've burned through of days and everything. So I think that we're going to go with that. Sorry for the chaotic episode. Things have happened in them not happening. So yeah, all right. That's this run. Cannot open either of those doors. We've checked for everything else. I grabbed this key, right? Yeah. Run back into the commissary. Triple, quadruple, quintuple check. Ah! Is there anything I want to put away? Nah. Yeah, figured. Okay. Well, yeah, that's where we're going to end this dang thing. So let's head on over here. I'll let us call it a day. Okay. So, you know, did what we did. I've got my plans now. Got my ideas. Got some, you know, got all kinds of things percolating. I've got my plan of I will go for an observatory early on. I will trigger it, and if it has a cross, boom, we're pivoting, we're turning around, and we are going to try to make the thing happen. Which means, as I'm unlocking things, I will be leaving items behind until we know one way or another if I've got the thing happening. But I'll try not to be as diehard on it as I was today, because clearly that caused me some issues with not getting very deep into the mansion. But y'all, we continue to do what we do in order to try and move forward. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all those wonderful things. It helps a tremendous amount in the algorithm, but most importantly, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I have been Bryce, and I will see y'all next time.